Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Teresa, and today I'm going to be diving into something that I'm pretty passionate about, which is how simple living has saved us thousands of dollars and honestly made our lives so much better. So let's talk about why people spend way too much on stuff they don't even want and how we've flipped that script entirely. Stick around, this might just change the way you think about money. Let's take a moment to think about this. We drop thousands of dollars every year on things we don't really care about. In the moment, it might feel like, oh yeah, I really need this. But if you or I had to choose between that thing and something you actually want, what would you pick? Take everyday stuff like store-bought snacks, cleaning supplies, laundry detergent, diapers, soda, paper towels, all those boring grocery items that add up really fast and that we don't really care about. I mean, in all honesty, does somebody actually care about paper towels? I mean, I don't. It's so easy to get caught in this cycle of overspending, living paycheck to paycheck, feeling like you're stuck on a hamster wheel with no way off. That's where simple living comes in for us. We embraced it for two big reasons. First, we love how uncomplicated it makes our days. We love the values it instills in our kids and just the cadence and lifestyle that we can have. And second, it frees up resources, money, time, and energy for the things that we actually care about. I was chatting with a friend the other day and said, look, I'd rather cloth diaper my baby and have an extra $1,000 at the end of the year for a new camera accessory. I don't care about disposable diapers or even cloth ones, honestly, so why not pick the option that gets me an extra $1,000 by the end of the year that I didn't have before? And as a bonus, cloth diapers are way better for my baby's skin anyway. That is the lens I use for our whole lifestyle. I never make changes that feel like I'm sacrificing something important to me. That just throw me into a scarcity mindset, and I'm not about that. But all the things I either don't care about or prefer doing myself in the first place, I'm all in 100%. It's about choosing what works for us, not just cutting corners for the sake of it. So, what does simple living look like in action? I made a giant list of all the simple living hacks and habits that we've adopted. These have saved us thousands, made us healthier, and honestly, just happier. This list is not exhaustive, and I know it will grow together with us in our homestead, but it is literally everything I can think of for the moment. Ready? Let's dive in. First step, we hatch our own chickens from our own eggs. No more buying chicks. We literally collect the eggs from our chicken coop, put them directly in the incubator, and then we have fresh, beautiful chickens every year like you saw at the beginning of this video. We save seeds from our garden instead of buying all new seeds every year. Now, you did see that I was planting some store-bought seeds at the beginning of this video. I did not save as many seeds last year as I would have liked, and I'm also adding some new varieties. But every year, my plan is to save more and more seeds for the following season. And same with starting seeds at home. It's way cheaper than grabbing seedlings from the store, plus you know exactly what variety of plant you're getting. We make our own compost. It's free fertilizer right from our scraps. And of course, we grow our own vegetables, fresh, organic, practically free. Then we preserve it all by freezing, canning, dehydrating, so nothing goes to waste, and we have delicious goodies from our garden to eat all winter long. Instead of soda, we brew our own kombucha. It tastes better and costs pennies. All our snacks are homemade. If you're into that kind of thing, stick around till the end of the video because I am making a new treat, or new to us treat, for my family that turned out really delicious and might as well be my new favorite simple and fast sourdough thing to bake. Same with sourdough bread, all baked at home. I also make our own yogurt, vanilla extract, jams, dry teas, even herbal tinctures are all DIY'd in our house. Some of this might sound really complicated to you if you've never tried, but really, believe me, it is not. Yes, for some things there is a learning curve, but for others, for example, the vanilla extract, it's so simple. It does not get easier than to make your own vanilla extract. And actually for me, it feels easier to make my own than to go to the store to buy it. We also raise our own meat birds, it's cheaper, and we know exactly how they're treated. Like I mentioned at the beginning, we cloth diaper our baby, it saves us a ton and it's better for them. In the kitchen, we ditched paper towels for cloth ones, reusable, way cheaper long term, and same goes for personal care products like reusable makeup removing pads and cloth pads. For cleaning, we buy a concentrate that does not contain any harsh chemicals and we mix it with water ourselves, no paying for watered down chemicals from the store. I make my own laundry powder, super easy, lasts forever, and once again, no harsh chemicals. 90% of our meals are cooked at home, and we even use beef tallow as cooking oil, rich, free from either our own animals or animals of friends that we have, and crazy good. We tackle all minor repairs at the farm ourselves, so no repairman bills. Micah is really handsy, so whenever we need to build a new animal shelter or a new thing in our garden, he handles all of that, which saves us so much money. Our chickens free range in the spring, summer, and fall, which cuts down on feed costs and makes for happier, healthier chickens. And we have free birthed our last baby, or I should say I free birthed my last baby, which was not done as a financial decision at all in any means, but it so turns out that it also saves thousands and thousands of dollars. On top of that, the reason why I free birthed was to keep me and my baby safe and to have the most peaceful, undisturbed birth that I can imagine, which is, for me, a free birth. Now, I know very well what birthing in a hospital is like. My first birth ended in a traumatic C-section. If you'd like to know more about both of my birth stories, I'm going to link them up above. But apart from all the trauma and horrible experience that most people carry away with them from the hospital, you're also left with a really hefty price tag. I am shocked on the daily how much even people in the simple living community just embrace that as part of life, even though they have very uncomplicated births. And let's say it is very evident that they're in a season of life where they're investing their resources into other things and maybe they don't have that many extra to spare, and they will still go down that route and be slapped with a $10,000 bill for a completely normal birth where the hospital actually did not do anything. Instead of educating themselves a little bit, trusting their bodies, their guts, and themselves, and maybe birthing at home. But this is a choice that every single person needs to make for themselves. We all have different comfort levels and different visions of what an amazing birth is like. But I digress. Back to simple living. I am not saying that you have to do everything that I do on my list. You should just pick one thing that you don't really care about spending on and try making it yourself. Remember to start small. Even way before we had our homestead and we lived in a tiny apartment in Brooklyn, I made my own kombucha and made my own cleaning products and laundry detergent. These three things were just about everything I could handle, and they were enough for that season of life. The point is, you don't have to feel trapped by money. Simple living isn't about deprivation. It's about redirecting your resources to what lights you up. For us, that's more time, more freedom, and yeah, that extra $1,000 or couple $1,000 at the end of the year that I get to spend on a camera lens instead of disposable diapers.
Is that gonna be a snack?
Yeah.
Can I put it in the lid?
So, what do you think? Could you swap out one store-bought thing for a homemade version like cloth towels or diapers? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas or what's worked for you. Maybe you have some other things on your simple living list that I could use as inspiration for what to tackle next in our house. We are a constant work in progress over here. If you like this, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next video. I've got more simple living content and homesteading videos coming your way soon. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Living simply has been a total win for us. We're healthier, happier, and way richer in the ways that really matter. See you next week.